Welcome to PotozkinMD Skin Care and Laser Center. This practice was established in 1998, and our philosophy back then continues to this very day, and that is to treat each patient as if they were a member of our own family. And we love our family. In today's day, there are so many different lasers and technologies available, so it's impossible for an everyday person without specialized knowledge to figure out what the best device is for them. That's where we come in. We're constantly evaluating the best technology, upgrading our lasers and devices to offer you the best treatments possible. I am fellowship trained in a procedure called Mohs Micrographic Surgery. That's actually what brought me to California in 1993. I've done thousands of Mohs procedures, which is the gold standard for treating skin cancer. One of the things that I love are the injectables, be that Botox and fillers, because we can make dramatic yet subtle changes in people's appearances to help them look like the best natural version of themselves with minimal risk and minimal downtime. And in 2018, I published the book Botox and Beyond, Your Guide to Safe, Non-Surgical Cosmetic Procedures. We offer a full line of medical grade skincare. One of the unique things that we offer is something called Custom Dose by SkinCeuticals. And Custom Dose, just like the name implies, is a device that allows us to customize a serum to an individual's skin.
Hi, my name is Dr. Sam Ellis and I am a board-certified dermatologist. I practice both medical and cosmetic dermatology to help patients look and feel their best. I feel really lucky that I get to work here with Dr. Potozkin and the amazing staff that we have. We are really a team and have such a collaborative effort here to make sure our patients are well taken care of. I really like working with my patients, learning about their interests, what motivates them, what they like to do in their day-to-day life, because when we're putting a plan together to help them look and feel better, I really want to make sure that it's going to be something that they can accomplish, that seems reasonable to them, and that works with their lifestyle.
We are always here to offer you the best medical, cosmetic, and skin cancer treatments to help you look and feel your best. Botox and fillers have become the cornerstone of any cosmetic dermatology or plastic surgery practice, and it's something we really excel at here at PotozkinMD Skin Care and Laser Center. I first heard about Botox back in 1997 at the beginning of my career when I attended a meeting and a conference, and I heard a husband and wife talk about Botox, and it was an accidental discovery. And when I got back to my office, I tried it for injecting one of my nurses, and we injected her 11s, or her frown lines, up over here, and it was like magic. It was like nothing I'd never seen before. We had used injectable collagen before, but Botox works completely differently. It works by relaxing the muscles underneath the skin, and then the lines that are caused by the folding of the skin just magically soften over time. Now that was many years ago, and today we have other neuromodulators such as Dysport and Xeomin and Juvo, but to this day Botox is still the gold standard, and we see a lot of patients that are afraid of Botox. They think they're going to look weird. And the goal with everything that we do is to have you look like the best natural version of yourself without anyone knowing that you've actually done anything.
Botox is a really nice introductory treatment if you've never had any type of injectable before. It can be placed very delicately to give you really incredible natural looking results. No one should be able to tell that you've had Botox. You should just look refreshed and like the best version of yourself. Botox and other neuromodulator injections are incredibly safe, and you don't always have to know exactly what you want when you come in to talk with one of us. We'll guide you through the process of deciding what might be the best injection strategy for you based on your facial movements and the things that bother you about your lines and wrinkles.
We see many filler newbies who have never had treatment before, and naturally they're anxious. They've seen people walking around town or on TV that look strange, that look overfilled. Well, our goal is to always have you look like the best natural version of yourself. We never want to overdo it. We want it to come out just right.
Fillers are gel-like substances, so they provide volume, support, and structure to the face. We can use them to contour or lift structures that tend to sag or show some laxity over time. I think a lot of people are concerned that when they get fillers done that they will look unusual or fake or unnatural. And really the best filler injection is undetectable. You should look good and refreshed, but no one should know what specifically you had done. We are here to help guide you to choose the fillers that are going to be right for you, that are going to look the most natural, and help you achieve the aesthetic results that you're seeking.
Fillers are a great, non-invasive, non-surgical way to really turn back the hands of time and have you looking like the best natural version of yourself.
Clear and Brilliant is the most gentle resurfacing laser that we have in our practice. I love it for patients who are into the idea of prejuvenation or sort of getting ahead of aging by doing small treatments frequently.
We use the Clear and Brilliant laser, and we use this laser mostly for younger people, people in their 20s and 30s who want a little minor refresh or minor resurfacing. It has also been shown to be helpful for patients with melasma, the dark brown dyspigmentation that people can get, particularly in darker skin patients.
Clear and Brilliant can help with skin tone and texture, give you this beautiful radiant glow to the skin, and the best part is there's absolutely no downtime. It's something that I myself do a few times a year just to help my skin look and feel its best.
I have found that many people are unaware that dermatologists do eyelid surgery, also called blepharoplasty. I learned this procedure from Dr. Henry Bayless, who was the head of oculoplastic surgery at UCLA many years ago. I even had him come up to the office and operate with me on several patients. With blepharoplasty or eyelid lifts, we can actually remove the droopy, saggy upper eyelid skin in the office with local anesthesia. Many people think you need to be put to sleep for an operation like this, but something can be done simply and safely here in the office with great natural results. At PotozkinMD Skincare and Laser Center, we have many different lasers and devices tailored to an individual's needs. My experience with lasers actually dates back to New York University, where I did my residency in the late 80s and early 90s. Back then, we had one laser. It was called a pulsed dye laser. It was invented to treat kids with port wine stains, the big red splotches. Nowadays, we have pulsed dye lasers in the practice that have evolved over time and are much safer and much more effective than what we had back in the early days. And the laser that we use is called the V-Beam Perfecta.
I love the V-Beam laser. This is a pulse dye laser that is targeted at red pigment in the skin. So for patients who have dilated blood vessels or are prone to flushing, we can really get rid of a lot of that redness with a V-Beam laser. I think a lot of patients are nervous about these types of treatments because they don't know how they'll respond or what kind of swelling that they'll have, and that's the whole point of a consultation, is for us to talk you through the procedure, help you understand how many treatments will be needed and what your expected downtime might be. I personally suffer from rosacea, and having V-Beam treatments has been a huge game changer for me in making my skin feel better and look better too.
A major advance in laser technology came about with Fraxel, and Fraxel actually stands for fractional laser resurfacing, where instead of a laser blasting off every square centimeter of your skin, it's treating small, tiny little microscopic treatment areas.
Fraxel laser is probably the most common laser resurfacing procedure that I perform in this practice. We use it to help remove brown spots, signs of aging like fine lines and wrinkles, as well as sun damage. I think the best thing about Fraxel laser is that patients see an incredibly noticeable change even with a single treatment, and with a series their skin is completely rejuvenated.
The Fraxel repair is our most aggressive resurfacing treatment that we do here in the office. It's for deeper acne scars, patients with extreme sun damage, and it really fills the sweet spot of the person that wants the most aggressive treatment. So within the Fraxel family, it's kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This porridge may be too hot, this may be too cold, this one is just right, and for your skin type, we have the Fraxel that's just right for you. The PicoWay laser is an amazing device. It really has revolutionized our treatment of tattoos and brown spots. We had been treating tattoos for many, many years. However, several years ago, a major advance came in tattoo removal with the development of picosecond lasers. With these lasers, we can get rid of tattoos in about half the number of treatments as we could with the old technology. and with minimal risk and minimal discomfort.
Now that we have picosecond lasers, we can remove tattoos more effortlessly with fewer treatments and really keep the patient comfortable and excited about their results.
We recommend certain basics every day, such as using a gentle cleanser, using a topical antioxidant like vitamin C, using sunscreen day in and day out. Whether or not you're going to be on the golf course or a tennis court, you get a lot of sun walking to and from your car. And in the evening, we recommend using a topical retinoid, whether it is retinol for sensitive skin patients or tretinoin, which is a prescription drug. We even have custom-made skincare for you. SkinCeuticals has custom dose where we can tailor the skincare serum to your exact skin, but we recommend this day in and day out to protect your skin from the sun damage, to protect the investment you've made in any treatments you may have done here in the office, and just to keep your skin looking its best. Photofacial is our most popular skin rejuvenation treatment. It utilizes a technology referred to as intense pulse light, or IPL, and we've been doing this for many years, and as time has gone on, we've actually upgraded our technology. We're actually on our 4th IPL device from when we first started doing this. The reason it is so popular is because we get great results.
IPL, also known as photofacial, is intense pulse light. This is a resurfacing procedure that helps target reds and browns in the skin and also help with a little bit of tissue quality and addressing fine lines as well. It is the absolute #1 most performed procedure in our practice when it comes to energy and light-based devices. And the reason for that is results are incredibly quick, super satisfying, and there's really no downtime.
At PotozkinMD Skin Care and Laser Center, we offer a variety of treatments for body contouring. Body contouring is really for someone that's pretty close to their ideal body weight, that has some localized fatty areas that just cannot get rid of despite diet and exercise. Firstly, liposuction. Liposuction was actually invented by a dermatologist named Jeffrey Klein. He invented tumescent liposuction, where the procedure can be done in the office with local anesthesia. This makes it a much safer operation with a much more rapid recovery. People can be back to work within a few days after this procedure, and we can get great results. For non-surgical patients, we do cool sculpting, and we've been offering cool sculpting since 2015, and this to this day is the gold standard for non-surgical fat removal. Cool sculpting works on the principle of cryolipolysis, where the fat cells are very sensitive to cold temperature, and it is very precise how the fat is chilled. Once the fat is chilled, the skin needs to be massaged. We use a device called the Z-Wave that uses radial pulsed energy that gets much better results, probably about a 30% better result than just massaging it after the treatment with hands or manual massage. If you're interested in body contouring, we offer both cool sculpting and liposuction. Both can be performed safely in the office with minimal downtime. At PotozkinMD Skin Care and Laser Center, we see many patients who are seeking non-surgical rejuvenation options. In fact, that's what motivated me to write and publish the book Botox and Beyond, your guide to safe non-surgical cosmetic procedures. For patients that want to see skin tightening but are unwilling or for whatever reason cannot have a facelift, we offer Ultherapy. Ultherapy has become the gold standard for non-surgical skin tightening. It utilizes micro-focused ultrasound technology that heats deep in the skin. It actually heats the SMAS, which is the layer that is tightened when facelifts are performed, and that can cause skin tightening of the neck, the jowls, the upper brow.
For my patients who are looking to address laxity, skin wrinkles, and do so in a very non-invasive and natural-looking way, Ultherapy is an amazing treatment. Treatments typically last somewhere between 30 and 90 minutes, depending on which areas we're treating. I think the most common areas I treat in my practice are the neck and the lower face, because these are the areas where we really start to show aging over time, and it's a great way to start intervening without doing anything surgical.
Hair loss is a very common problem that we see both men and women for, and there are more treatment options now than there ever were before. Earlier on in my career, the only thing we could offer patients was Rogaine or topical minoxidil. While Rogaine or topical minoxidil is still effective and used by both men and women, there are also other options. There are oral medications we can prescribe for men, and for both men and women, studies published in the medical literature have shown that PRP, or platelet-rich plasma, can help with hair regrowth.
PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. It's where we take your body's platelets and the associated growth factors, which are incredibly nourishing, and we inject them into your scalp in order to stimulate hair growth.
With PRP, it's done in the office. We basically draw a tube of blood. It's then centrifuged or spun at high speeds for 10 minutes. That separates the cells from the plasma. We then inject the platelet-rich plasma into the areas of hair loss, and that can help stimulate the hair follicles. Typically, we do 4 treatments, waiting a month in between treatment, and then maintenance treatment at 6-month intervals. And this is shown in the scientific literature to be helpful for hair restoration. Other options include laser or light-based devices such as a Theradome that you use at home to stimulate the hair follicles to grow hair. So if you have hair that is thinning or you're losing hair, don't fret. There are options we can offer you to get your hair back.